His father was one of the greatest rulers in history. He, on the other hand, went down in history as one of the most criticized Ottoman sultans. It was said that he chose the wine cup over the battlefield. That he left the state to his grand viziers and focused on pleasure. History books labeled him weak. Palace rumors looked down on him. But here is the uncomfortable truth: the Ottoman Empire reached its greatest territorial extent during his reign. So was this just a coincidence, or was there a reality everyone chose to ignore? Selim II. The dark and distorted story of Yellow Selim. When Suleiman the Magnificent died, the Ottoman Empire was the most powerful state in the world. It stretched across 3 continents. Its armies were feared. Its laws were copied. And this enormous legacy was inherited by Selim II. But Selim was not like his father. He did not lead campaigns. He did not ride at the head of the army. After ascending the throne, he almost never left Istanbul. Because of this, historians underestimated him. They called him passive. They called him pleasure-loving. They said he left the state to others. But here is the point everyone misses: the Ottoman state did not stop during his reign. On the contrary, it continued to expand. So how was this possible? Because Selim II ruled. Not with the sword, but with the system. His father had brought the empire to its peak. Selim placed this massive machine on autopilot. And the name of that autopilot was Sokollu Mehmed Pasha. One of the most powerful grand viziers in Ottoman history. He was the true brain of the state. He controlled the navy. He managed diplomacy. He planned the wars. And Selim allowed this. That is the real difference. Many rulers cannot share power. Selim did. And the result: in 1570, Cyprus was conquered. The eastern Mediterranean became an Ottoman sea. The navy grew stronger. Trade expanded. The treasury filled. Yes, the fleet was destroyed at Lepanto. But within just 1 year, the Ottomans built an even larger navy. This is not something a weak state can do. This was the result of a powerful system. Selim II was not a warrior. But he did not collapse the empire. On the contrary, his reign marked the period when the empire reached its widest borders. So why was he remembered so poorly? Because history always loves those on the battlefield. The ruler on horseback. The sultan swinging the sword. The conqueror breaking city gates. But Selim was not on stage. He was behind the curtain. And power behind the curtain is always underestimated. When Selim II died in 1574, the Ottoman Empire was still immense. But those who came after him failed to maintain the same balance. Perhaps the problem was not Selim. Perhaps the problem was that the system he relied on could not be sustained. Today, when we look at Selim II, we must ask one question: what truly makes a ruler strong? Standing on the battlefield, or knowing how to place the state in the right hands? Selim II. Yellow Selim. Considered weak, yet the sultan who kept the empire standing.